Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How you doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of College Football 25, episode number 99. Tonight, with your 8-time defending national champion, Miami Hurricanes. Miami has won 139 consecutive games, looking to make that 140 tonight against the Florida Atlantic Owls as we close out the regular season for the 2032 season number 9 on the Dynasty mode. Merry Christmas to everyone. Hey, Christopher, thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Merry Christmas to you as well. Hope everybody had a fantastic day today. We did as well, and I am stuffed. I think I slept pretty much for the last 2 hours. Stuffed. Hey, before we get started, one bit of news from college football. Since we were discussing the Hawaii Bowl yesterday, I want to mention they had a fantastic game there between, Christopher was talking about it yesterday, USF and San Jose State in the Hawaii Bowl, a 5-overtime game that saw USF blow a pretty decent lead, and they held on. Well, they didn't hold on. They came back for a 41-39 5-overtime victory in the Hawaii Bowl. So congratulations to the USF Bulls. And that was close. They came close to blowing that one. And I just thought that was interesting since we were talking about that yesterday. And tonight we're going to jump right into the action, closing out season number 9 in our Dynasty. The year is 2032. The Hurricanes fell from number 1 to number 2 despite a victory last night. And we are getting on the bus, going up to Boca to take on the Florida Atlantic Owls. Tomorrow night, live stream will be at 6 o'clock as normal, and it will be, hopefully, it'll be the SEC championship game. And we don't know who we're going to play yet. So stay tuned. As soon as this game is complete, we will know who we're going to be playing, if we're even playing. And if we lose this game, there's a chance that we could not qualify for the SEC championship game. Tight race between Miami, Florida State, and Auburn. So it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to make it and who will not. All right, let's see what we have for uniforms for the Owls here. Try and use different uniforms. The problem is I can't remember. I like that one. I don't think we've seen that one. Problem is I can't remember what has been used in previous seasons and what has not. I like that one. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. All right. So FAU is going to go with the black, all black. And the Canes will go with the white over orange. That should look... Yeah, we'll go with that. We will go with that. Miami's a 93 overall, Florida Atlantic an 82. Hurricanes have a 96 rated offense, Owls 84, and Miami a 92 rated defense, the Owls 81. So all signs point to the Hurricanes wrapping up their 9th consecutive undefeated season. We shall see momentarily as we send it down to field level in Boca Raton, right on the Boca Raton Fort Lauderdale line, for Miami and Florida Atlantic. I haven't seen these uniforms yet, I'm pretty sure, in action, and from what I saw, they look pretty cool. Those are the nicest looking uniforms FAU has. In my opinion. Canes are ranked number 2 at 11-0. Florida Atlantic is 6-5. Obviously, they're unranked. Hope everybody had a great Christmas today. Miami's going to return the opening kickoff. Remember what they did last night. Alex Schabel returned the opening kickoff, 91 yards for a touchdown last night. Less than a sellout crowd here think they'd have a better turnout for the number 2 team in the nation from just down the road. But I guess the fans know what they're going to be coming out to see, and they don't want to witness the potential ass-kicking that FAU may have. So they stayed home and they're watching it on TV, apparently. Hey, Bonnie. Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining. Hope things are going well out there on the leather. That's cool. You use little icons and stuff. That's pretty cool. All right, Tavares Coleman in the shotgun. Canes' first play from scrimmage. Blitz is picked up. It's a wide receiver screen. Jalen Poe, look at this. Nice juke move and one play, and the Hurricanes get a big chunk of yards down to the Owls' 47-yard line. And Florida Atlantic's hoping that's not a sign of things to come. Hurricanes are hoping that's the way it's going to be all day. 21 yards on the gain. That certainly shut the fans up here. The fans who are here were rowdy just moments ago. Now they're getting up again. Coleman in the shotgun. Larry Toffoli, the nation's leading rusher, to his right, takes the handoff, moves to his left, and he picks up 5 yards. Yeah, I like those uniforms for Florida Atlantic. I like black, so pretty much anything black and red I like. Coleman calling signals, gives it to Toffoli. He's got some blockers, cuts it back toward the middle. He's got a first down. Couple of more. Last night, Larry had 107 yards. Looking for a similar game here this afternoon. And Miami's got a first down at the 35. Beautiful afternoon for football here in Boca Raton. Wide receiver in motion, fake jet sweep, give us to Toffoli. He couldn't squeeze through the hole. He did pick up 4 yards, though. And it'll be 2nd and 6 at the 32. I like this stadium. It's not real big, but it's like typical Florida. All right, Coleman. Quick hitter to the right, hits Stepnoski, and of course he held on this time and lost a yard. That time he held on Ramon Woods with the tackle, and it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Hurricanes. Wow. That one he holds on to. Canes calling an audible. Toffoli on the carry. And he's not going to make it. He gets 3. Couldn't get to the line to gain. And it's going to be 4th and 2. And the coaching staff is saying go for it. And the Canes offense stays on the field. What fans are here are trying to get loud. Coleman gives it to Toffoli right up the gut. He's got the first down. Needed 2. He got 2.5. Move those chains for the Canes. First down at the 24-yard line. Larry's having a hard time getting going here today. He's only getting 3-4 at a time, but hey, that's a pretty good average. First down, Hurricanes at the Owl 24-yard line. Toffoli once again. Up the middle, nice hole, picks up 4 yards. He's got 4,142 yards rushing in his career coming into this one. 77 touchdowns. That is an amazing, both of those numbers are amazing. 2nd and 6 for the Hurricanes at the Owl 20. Coleman in the shotgun, Alex Schabel now in the backfield. Takes the handoff, and he doesn't get far, maybe a yard to the 20-yard line. Torrey Steinberg with the tackle, and Miami looking at 3rd and 5 now. Got to figure it's 4-down territory either way. They already went for it once on 4th down. Coleman back to pass. Over the middle. Knocked away. He was looking for Toffoli out of the backfield. Trayvon Yancey got his hands on it. Knocked it away. Should have been picked. Luckily for the Hurricanes, it wasn't. And now we're going to send the kicking unit on for a 37-yard field goal attempt. Right in the middle of the field, 8-mile-an-hour crosswind right to left. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is good inside the left upright. And the Hurricanes are on the board first thanks to Jarius Brown and a 37-yard field goal. It's 3-0 Miami. Lots of empty seats here. And what is a pretty decent stadium. Ten plays on the drive, covered 48 yards, 4 minutes, 17 seconds. That was a really long drive for the Canes to open the game up. They come away with 3. And now the Owls will try their hand at offense. Brown's kick to the 3-yard line. Owls are going to return it, and he gets smoked between 5 white jerseys at the 16-yard line. So the Florida Atlantic is going to start at the 16-yard line for their first drive of the afternoon. Beautiful afternoon here in Boca Raton. Late afternoon here in this one. Not a rain cloud in sight. Handoff to the right. And wow, did he get pummeled. Picked up a yard. And it's going to be 2nd and 9. That was not a good run. Quick hitting RPO to the left, complete. Picked up a few. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Owls going with a hurry up. Yeah, I really like these uniforms. They look sharp. Pressure from the outside. Got him. Back at the 10-yard line. Somehow they mark it at the 13, but contact was made at the 13 or at the 10-yard line, and he looks like he's hurt. That was a solid tackle Rob Flanagan put on him. That was more like a body check. I guess it was close to the 12-yard line. They mark it at the 13, so it's going to be 4th and 13 at the 13, so the Owls are going to have to punt. Their first drive does not go well, but it brings us to the end of the first quarter. 1 drive apiece. Canes lead 3-0. There's a look at your SEC standings. Miami's 11-0, 7-0. Auburn 9-2, 6-1. Florida State 9-2, 6-1 as well. Those 3 teams battling to see who will play for the SEC championship, hopefully tomorrow night, if it includes us. Schable back deep for the Hurricanes at the 45-yard line. Takes the punt, and he doesn't get far. So the Canes are going to start at the 46 on the plus side of the field. Coleman moving a man in motion, dropping back to pass. He's got Fernia open deep. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Safety came over, and he knocked it away. Ramon Woods, the strong safety junior, came over and knocked the pass away. Fernia was open. If he stayed straight on the go route, he had a touchdown. Well, he would have been open for one. Not if Coleman could have got him the ball. That's a whole different story. 2nd and 10 for the Canes. Coleman back to pass. Fernia's got double coverage, so he looks down low, and he hits Rodney Aikman, but only a 2-yard gain. to the 45-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 8 for Miami. Eggman held on. Give him credit. Florida Atlantic doing a pretty good job on defense so far. Larry Toffoli, a draw right up the middle, and they were on it. He didn't get anything. It's 4th and 7 at the 43. That makes it 53. Wow, that's a 60-yard field goal. We're not going to try that. So Miami's going to have to punt on their second drive. Didn't go anywhere near as well as the first drive went. And the Canes are looking for the coffin corner, and they may have it. And they did at the 2-yard line. The punt goes out of bounds at the 2, and the Owls are pinned back deep in their own territory with their backs against their own goal line. Beautiful punt. And he's brought down. That's a safety. He was looking at an option. Faked the pitch, decided to keep it. Lord knows why. He had a hurricane right in his face. He kept it, and he paid the price. Kevin Owasum right there to bring him down. That's an easy 2 points for the Canes. Well, not easy. Nothing's easy. But 2 points for Miami, and they now lead 5-0 and will receive the free kick. What a devastating mistake by the Owls. Alex Schabel receives the free kick. A lot of room to run up to the 47-yard line, and the Canes will start the drive on the plus side of the field. That was a terrible mistake by the Owls. They gave up the safety and give the ball right back to Miami. Larry Toffoli to the outside, picks up 5. He's got 32 yards so far this afternoon. 2nd and 5 for the Canes. Coleman moves Stepnoski right to left. Toffoli with the carry, looking to the left, and he's going to get the first down. Just across the line to gain. Miami gets a fresh set of downs at the Owls 36. Florida Atlantic, they're hanging in there right now. Coleman over the middle. He overshot Curtis Bernia, who was open on the slant route. He could have taken that all the way. Wow. Take a look at it here. He was wide open. Pass wasn't even close to him. Jesus. 2nd and 10 for the Canes. Toffoli right up the middle, breaks the tackle. He's got a first down, gain of about 14. Move those chains once again. He's got 53 on the afternoon, talking some shit to some of the defenders for the Owls. Miami has another first down at the Florida Atlantic 21-yard line. Canes very methodical here in the first half. Toffoli again, right up that gut. Look at this. He's got a first down and more inside the 10. They're going to mark it at the 8-yard line. Larry's up to 66 yards. That was a solid run, and the carries are starting to gain more and more yards for Miami as that Owl defense starting to get worn down here late in the first half. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning. As soon as I threw it, I fucking knew it. Picked off. I should have stuck with the short side of the field. As soon as I threw it, I knew it. So once again, the Canes come up empty. Oscar Almas with the pick in the end zone. Coleman went to the far side of the field, and by the time the ball got there, the receiver was covered. I should have stayed with the short side of the field. So 20-yard line is where the Owls are going to start this drive. Key drive late in the first half. And he's going to get sacked. Back at the 17-yard line. 3-yard loss. I'll tell you, this is a key drive for the Owls. Miles Igilana with the sack. Even if they only get a field goal on this drive before the end of the half, it's still important. It's only 5-0. Hey, Godspeed. Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Oh, I thought I had him. Pass complete to the left flat. Breaks one tackle. Second guy brings him down. It's a 2-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 15. The Owls are going the wrong way. 3rd and 15 now back at the 15-yard line. They really need to get something here. They're in this game, but they need to move forward, and they're having a hard time doing that. Just over a minute to play in the half. Hand off to the left. Why you hand the ball off on 3rd and 15? I don't know. It tells you that they're really maybe not committed to trying to win this game. Andres Bueno with the carry. Picked up a few, not nearly enough. It's 4th and 10 at the 20-yard line. And Miami's going to try and put some more points on the board before the end of the half. Not bad, Godspeed, not bad, thank you. Hope you had a good day today. We had a pretty good day. Table calling for a fair catch at the Miami 41-yard line. 16 seconds to go. Canes have all 3 timeouts. Miami's going to try and put some points on the board here. This game is much closer than they want it to be. Coleman back to pass. Looking down the right side. He's got a man with a couple of steps. He gets him. And it's Jalen Poe with the reception inside the 10-yard line. Canes call a timeout with 9 seconds to play. Pass was just a little bit underthrown, but Poe had enough of a cushion where he was able to come back, make the catch, and set the Canes up in good scoring position. Miami's going to take a shot at the end zone here. They got plenty of time. Good, glad to hear that, Godspeed. Glad to hear it. Coleman back to pass. No, he's in trouble, and he goes down. Call timeout. Owls blitzed. Eric Canonico with the sack. And it's 2nd and goal to 10. 6 seconds to go. Coaching staff says send the field goal unit out, so that's what we're going to do. 27-yard attempt. He's made one. Oh, and he misses that one. Son of a bitch. Wide right. I don't understand that. The arrow was way to the left. I don't get that. So Jarius Brown misses the field goal with 3 seconds left in the half. It's still 5-0 Miami. He made a 37-yarder. He missed the 27-yarder. That doesn't even make sense. I got the arrow. Oh, Jesus. And the Owls are going to take a knee and head into the break, trailing by 5. Tight game here in Boca Raton. Second-ranked Miami in a battle. They lead 5-0. Look at the yards. Wow. And the Owls get the second half kickoff too, so that was big. That long pass is just wasted. So close, he just couldn't get to the end zone. All right, Miami's going to kick off to start the second half. They're in a dogfight. 5-0 lead over Florida Atlantic. Kickoff to the goal line. Atlantic to take it out, and he gets to the 11, and that's where the Owls are going to start the drive. All their drives have headed backwards. They have negative yards on the day. They need to turn that around here because they're still in this game. RPO. That was probably a wide receiver screen off to the left. Complete. Gain of 5. We still have a battle to see who's going to be in the SEC championship game. Miami cannot afford to lose this game. If they lose, they may not make the SEC title game. Get 3 teams battling to get into the game. Miami, Florida State, and Auburn. There's a large chunk of yards and a first down for the Owls at their 38-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Dodged a couple of tacklers, picks up 4 yards. Second and 6 for Florida Atlantic. Back to pass, got him from behind, back at the 30-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 34. Big sack, 8-yard loss. 3rd and 14 now back at the 34. That's a drive killer. Kevin Owasam, he's having a good game. That's his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that one might be a drive killer. It's 3rd and 14 now. Pocket collapsing. He's going to try and scramble. He doesn't get anywhere. Dropped at the 29 by Khalil Knowles. And it's going to be 4th and 19 now at the 29-yard line. So once again, the FAU drive goes backwards. And their defense is keeping them in the game because their offense sure as hell isn't doing anything. They're going to have to punt it away again. Right down the middle of the field, Shable gets the punt, heading to the outside, trying to get to the outside, gets around the corner, he's got some room, nice block, he's heading down the sideline, he's going to go all the way, touchdown Hurricanes! Alex Shable with the punt return touchdown, and that's huge. That puts some distance between the Canes and the Owls. It's now 11-0. Nice punt return by Alex Shable. Sebastian was racing him down the sideline. And that's big. It's 11-0. We're going to go for 2 here. We're going to go for 2. And we are going to go with the halfback stretch. Oh, shit. Get the playoff. Come on, snap it. Toffoli's got a hole. Is he going to make it in? He does. 2 points for the Canes. Those are big 2 points right there. It's 13-0. 68-yard punt return for the touchdown by Alex Shable. And Larry Toffoli brings it in for 2 after that. And Miami has a 13-0 lead. That was big. Indeed, Godspeed. Indeed, that was. Tomorrow night, hopefully the Hurricanes are going to be playing in the SEC championship game at 6 o'clock. This is the regular season finale. Miami's playing some game tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. It'll either be the SEC championship game, maybe it'll be a first-round playoff game, maybe it'll be a bowl game. They're playing something tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Stay tuned. When this one's over, we'll find out exactly where the Hurricanes are going to go. And over the middle, he made the catch. No, he did not. What's the flag? So it wouldn't have counted anyway. Nice try, though, A for effort. And we're going to accept the penalty. Knock him back to the 5-yard line. That was a nice effort. It wouldn't have counted, so it's a good thing that he didn't catch it. Back at the 5-yard line, look at this. Halfback screen to the right flat. He's bouncing off tacklers left and right up to the 12-yard line. Nice gain. It's 2nd and 9 now. This is a very important drive for the Owls. They are now no longer in a one-possession game. Nice tackle. Very close to the line to gain. It's 3rd and inches at the 21. They need 2 scores now. So they're feeling a little bit of pressure. Hand off to the right. He's got a first down. He did. Didn't make it by much. Rob Flanagan met him right there, but he did get enough to move the chains. All that work, and they're only at their 21-yard line. Complete to the left. Wow, another loss of 2. Most of their plays are going backwards. And time is not their friend anymore. 2-possession game. Heading to the left, and a bunch of white jerseys over there waiting for him. Another loss. 4 yards on the loss. Makes it 3rd and 17. They'll spot the ball at the 14-yard line. Zach Hagens with the sack for the Hurricanes. That might have been the drive killer. Just over 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Florida Atlantic hanging in there, but they need something positive to happen quickly. Again, he's going to try and scramble to the left, and again he's brought down. 6th time he's been sacked this afternoon. And now they're looking at 4th and 24 at the 7-yard line. Jaleel Knowles gets the sack, his 2nd of the afternoon, and the Owls, they have to punt it away. They can't go for it in the 3rd quarter. But that's just going to give Miami the ball and a chance to take more time off the clock. 13-0 Canes. Here comes the punt. We're going to let this one go. And it's close to the 30. Owls are going to down it at the 32-yard line. So we got 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter. Tight one. Canes leading 13-0. Toffoli with the carry. Bounces out to the left. And he picks up 4 yards. 70 yards for Toffoli today. I'd have to say it's a very solid, quiet day for him. It's a quiet 70 yards. Doesn't have any big explosive plays like he normally does. He's getting 3 or 4 at a time, and hey, that's just fine. Nothing wrong with those numbers. 2nd and 6 for the Canes. Toffoli again. He's got a hole right up the gut. He's got enough for the first down. Move those chains. Miami's got a first down at their 46-yard line. 80 yards now on the day for Larry Toffoli. Very solid game. Probably the quietest 80 yards he's had in his career. 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Coleman gives it to Toffoli. He's got some blockers. And he picks up 6 more. Miami just pounding the ball down the Owls' throat right now. 86 yards for Toffoli. 2nd and 4 at the Florida Atlantic 48. Probably the final play of the 3rd quarter here. Toffoli takes it right up the middle. I don't think he's going to get the first down. He does not. It'll be 3rd and 1 when we come back for the 4th quarter. Right now we're through 3 here in Boca Raton, Miami. In a tight one, 13-0. The Owls defense has played very well today. The offense, not so much. 3rd and 1 for the Hurricanes. First play of the fourth quarter, Toffoli right up the gut. He's got the first down, hung up in a bunch of bodies, but he got the first down, and that's all that matters. So the clock starts to move, but we have an injury, so it's going to stop. All right, first down, Miami at the 41-yard line. Canes do have to be careful because this one is not in the bag by any means. Empty backfield for Coleman. Looking for a jet sweep here. Here comes Toffoli in motion. Takes the jet sweep. He's got plenty of blocking. Lots of green. He's got a first down. And he's to the 26-yard line. That's his first reception of the day. And it's a first down at the 26. Miami's offense has met a lot of resistance today, but they've had some long, methodical drives. They've come up empty on a few drives. As I said, the Owls' defense has played pretty well. Toffoli to the left, and he only gets 3. Averaging 3 to 4 yards a carry. He's up to 96 on the day. Very quiet 96 yards. No big explosive plays like we're used to from him. But you got to credit FAU for that. 4 minutes to play. Canes trying to work the clock and get some more points on the board at the same time. Toffoli, nice block. He's got a first down to the 14-yard line. That puts him over 100 for the day at 104. First down at the 14. 3:30 to play. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Toffoli up the gut, and what a pile of bodies in front of him. He picks up 2. I don't even know how he got 2. They mark the ball at the 12-yard line. No reason to pass the ball at this point. Keep it on the ground. Use the clock and try and get some more points. 3 minutes to play. Toffoli to the right. Breaks the tackle. Close to the line to gain. He's going to be just shy. And it's going to be 3rd and 1, and the clock continues to move. Nice move right there to shed a tackle. Slowed him down a little bit. That probably stopped him from getting enough momentum to get to the end zone. Third and 1 at the 4-yard line. Aikman open. Coleman hits him. Touchdown, you! Rodney Aikman. 3-step route, turns around. Nobody lined up on the line with him. Nobody picked him up when the ball was snapped. Coleman had an eye on him before he snapped the ball. Good pass, good catch, touchdown Miami, and that's huge. That should put the final nail in the coffin. Nobody picked him up right on the... How can you be on the 4-yard line and not have any defenders line up on the guy? He was wide open. He was open on the line. Nobody picked him up. He ran his route, which was very short, but he ran it anyway. Look at that. Wide open. Thankfully, he caught the ball. All right. Coaching staff is saying that we should go for 2 again. All right, so let's just keep it on the ground with Toffoli.
Okay, ready?
Toffoli takes the handoff up the middle. He's got it. Second 2-point conversion of the afternoon for the Hurricanes, and it's now 21-0. That caps an 11-play drive. They covered 67 yards. 4 minutes, 29 seconds came off the clock. And now the Owls are in trouble. 2:16 to play. They're down by 3 possessions. They do have all 3 of their timeouts, but they are facing a serious uphill battle. Kick us to the 2-yard line. Owls bring it out. He got clobbered at the 14. He just got fucking smoked. That was a hell of a tackle at the 14-yard line. Miami can just sit back right now and play some loose man-to-man. You have a good cushion. And he's going to scramble out, picks up 2 yards to the left side. That's all right. We'll give him that all day. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here in Boca Raton. Number 2, Miami with a 21-0 lead on Florida Atlantic. Lots of time to pass. Uh-oh. Breaks from behind. He's in trouble, and he goes down again. Big loss, 8 yards on the loss. Makes it 3rd and 16 back at the 8-yard line again. The offense going backwards. Going with a hurry up. They need to, but they're in trouble. Big pressure. Got him again. 8th sack of the day for the Hurricanes defense. It's now 4th and 23 at their 1-yard line. They have to go for it. He's in trouble. Gets the pass away. What a diving catch, but it's short of the first down. Fantastic effort. Beautiful pass, but he was about 5 yards shy of the line to gain. So if anything else, Miami doesn't get a first down at the 1. They'll take over at the 18. Look at this pass. Nicely done. Uh-oh. Snap it. To Foley, to the right. Got to back up. He's got a 6-yard gain. And FAU is not going to use a timeout. And if they're not going to use a timeout, I don't see any reason to run another play. So the Hurricanes will line up in victory formation. Looking to close out their 140th consecutive win. Coleman takes the snap, takes the knee, and we're looking at one more snap. So the win will clinch a spot in the SEC championship game for your Miami Hurricanes. Don't go away. We're going to find out who they're going to play after we take one more knee. The Owls' defense played a very solid game. Their offense did not, and thus you have a 21-0 win for the Hurricanes. Not a perfect game for the Canes by any means, but the W is all that counts, and they get one for the 140th consecutive time. And they have now finished their 9th consecutive undefeated season. 9 consecutive 12-0 years for the Miami Hurricanes. Larry Toffoli is your Discover Card Player of the Game. 21 carries, 119 yards. Thank you, Godspeed. Stay tuned. We're going to see who Miami's going to play in the SEC championship game tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Could be the Seminoles. All right, look at that line. Odd numbers. Miami got 3 in the first quarter, a safety in the second quarter. They led 5-0 at halftime. Put up 8 in the third, 8 in the fourth for a 21-0 victory. The Owls fall to 6-6 on the season. They'll be going to a bowl game. And Miami improves to 12-0. 9th consecutive 12-0 season for the Hurricanes. 209 of offense for Miami, 18 for Florida Atlantic. I'm surprised they had that much, to be honest. Nothing was going their way, offensively anyway. Tavares Coleman, 6 of 10, 99 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Almost had another one. Average day for him. Larry Toffoli, 21 carries, 119 yards. Good day for him. Coleman had 3 carries for -9 yards, and Alex Schabel had 1 carry for no yards. In the air, Rodney Aikman had 2 catches for 6 yards and a touchdown. The only touchdown pass of the day. Jalen Poe, 2 catches for 76 yards, long of 55, right before the end of the first half. That was a beautiful play inside the 5-yard line, but the Canes couldn't get any points out of it. Paul Stepnoski, 1 catch for 1 yard, and Larry Toffoli, 1 catch for 16 yards. Hurricanes receivers did not drop any passes today. A rare occurrence. All right, so in the first quarter, Jarius Brown hit a 36-yard field goal with 42 seconds left to give the Canes a 3-0 lead. And then we got a safety a minute 10 into the second quarter for a 5-0 lead that we held at halftime. In the third quarter, very key play, Alex Schabel returned a punt return 68 yards for the touchdown. Larry Toffoli followed it up with a 2-point conversion with 3:27 left in the third quarter, and then Rodney Aikman put it away. 4-yard touchdown pass from Coleman. Toffoli followed it up with a 2-point conversion. I still can't believe that Aikman was open on the line in the slot from the 4-yard line. Nobody lined up with him. Once the ball was snapped, he took his 3-step route, turned around. Nobody paid any attention to him at all. Give him credit. He did catch the ball. It's not a guarantee. And the Canes put away a 21-0 victory, a hard-fought 21-0 victory. All right, so tomorrow night we're going to play in the SEC championship game. And who will we play? Will it be Florida State? That would be interesting. The Hurricanes moved to 8-0 in conference play after a win over Florida Atlantic. So we're number 2 in the polls. That was not an impressive win. There's only 2 undefeated teams left in the nation. Neither one of them are the number 1 team. Go figure that. All right, we got a 4-star center commitment from Nolan Carl out of Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to Miami, Nolan. All right, let's see. Kevin Owasam is the defensive player of the week. 4 tackles for loss, 2 tackles, 2 sacks. And it's going to be Auburn, so we're not going to get to play arch rival Florida State for the SEC championship game, but it will be, oh, look at that, we got a bump. We're back to number 1, and we're going to play the number 7 Auburn Tigers tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for the SEC championship game. That should be a tough game. Very good chance of the winning streak coming to an end tomorrow night for that one. Okay, so let's see. Let's hit the recruiting, and we'll simulate everything up to that week, up to that game anyway. We lost a lot of these 3-star guys here. How many hours do we have? 80. All right, so let's see. Does anybody need attention? Does not appear so. Nope. All right. So we'll start working on these guys. Oh, we don't have any. We got 75 hours, and that's exactly what he needs. All right. So that was quick. As we end the regular season, let's take a look at where we rank in recruiting. Number 1 class in the nation. Only 16 recruits so far, but 9 of them are 5 stars, 7 of them 4 stars. That's how we recruit here at the U. Very good. All right. Okay, so let's bump it up to the next week. Miami Hurricanes are number 1 in the nation. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, we will play for the SEC championship against the Auburn Tigers. I don't think we've played Auburn in the Dynasty here. They are ranked number 7. They're 10-2, 7-1 in SEC action. We're 12-0, 8-0 in the SEC. There's your top 25. Miami's number 1, 12-0. Texas A&M number 2, 12-0. Those are the only undefeated schools in the country. All right, let's take a look at recruiting for this week. We shouldn't really have much to do here. 220 hours. Did we lose some guys? We did. He went to NC State. He went to Florida State. Oh, good. Yeah, you're not playing for the SEC championship, so have fun up there. All right, and these guys locked us out. Wow. All right, so we got 220. Don't think that we have a lot to do because we don't have any visits left. The regular season is over. That is the problem. And we only have one guy left here. All right. 27 targets. All right. So we got 150 left. We'll put some more guys on the list. Check and see. Always check and see if there's any 4 or 5 star guys because they appear throughout the season. Guys will change their mind about coming where they're going or going to your school or something. So you always have to check that several times during the year. And they do appear out of nowhere. You can check one week and there's no 4-star guys available, and you check the next week and there could be 3 or 4. So you always want to check that. So the SEC championship game will be tomorrow night at 6 o'clock at the Mercedes Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It will be the Auburn Tigers and the Miami Hurricanes. Canes looking to become the 9-time defending SEC champion. It'll be tough, though. No question about that. We played Boston College when they were ranked number 4. We beat them 24-0, but they ended up having a really bad season. We've played a bunch of top 25 games. Some of them tougher than others. The number 4 Boston College team, that was early in the season. They obviously were not that good. Auburn is number 7, and we're at the end of the season, so they are that good. So it should be a good competitive game. All right. $150 hours, so that's not really a lot. Yeah, we can work on 2 guys right now. Actually, not even that. Yeah, we got 15 left, so this guy has 65, so that's good. We'll throw him a scholarship offer and hit him up with a DM. All right. Okay, so let's take a look. Taking on Auburn tomorrow night. Top stories, there's your top 25. Managed staff. Uh-oh, did we lose anybody? We did not. Okay, very good. Very good. All right, so let's see. Let's take a look at how we got here. 12-0 in the regular season. We beat USC 17-14 on the road opening day. That was a very tough game. Trojans finished 9-3. They're ranked number 11. Boston College was ranked number 4 in the nation. We beat them 24-0. They finished 6-6. We beat Kent State 79-3. The Golden Flashes went 3-9. Kennesaw State, we went up there and beat the Owls 58-3. They ended up with not a bad year, 6-6. They'll go to a bowl game. Then we beat USF 35-3. The Bulls finished 3-9. Georgia Tech, they were ranked when we played them. Beat them 24-7. They finished 6-6, so they're heading to a bowl game. South Alabama, we pounded the Jaguars 69-0. They finished the year 4-8. Then Nebraska came to town. We beat them up pretty good, 44-7. They finished 5-7. The Cornhuskers do. Bethune-Cookman, they were ranked, I think, 8th when we played them. They're now ranked 23rd. We beat them 41-0, and they finished the season 9-3. So probably not going to the playoffs, but they're going to a bowl game. We went to the Swamp, beat the Gators 42-9. They finished 6-6. They're heading to a bowl game. Florida A&M, we beat them last night 42-0. The Rattlers finished 7-5. They're heading to a bowl game. And we beat Florida Atlantic tonight 21-0. They are 6-6 and probably heading to a bowl game. Auburn's ranked number 7. 10-2. All right, so let's see. Conference championship matchups. Let's see. We got Auburn and Miami. Big Ten, Ohio State and Michigan, number 8, number 9. 21, Louisiana Tech, number 2, Texas A&M, and number 20, SMU takes on number 3, Virginia Tech. The Hokies getting into postseason action. There's your final SEC standings. Miami 12-0, 8-0. Auburn 10-2, 7-1. They get the tiebreaker over Florida State, who was also 10-2, 7-1. Georgia, not a bad year, 10-2, 6-2 in conference play. Florida A&M 7-5, Bethune Cookman 9-3, Georgia Tech 6-6, Kennesaw State 6-6. Alabama, they had a losing record last year, so 6-6 for them is an improvement this year. Georgia State 6-6, UAB 5-7, South Alabama 4-8, UCF 4-8, Florida Atlantic and Florida both 6-6. Georgia Southern 3-9, USF 3-9, Florida International 2-10, 0-8 in SEC action. Heisman hopefuls after the regular season. We got 2 of them, Larry Toffoli and Zach Hagans. Toffoli has not won a Heisman. He's a junior. He's led the nation in rushing 3 consecutive years now. All right, so let's look at the projected playoff bracket as of right now. Hurricanes looking at a number 1 seed, bye in the first round to the quarterfinals. Looking good, looking good. We got to win the SEC, though. This year's national championship is where we're going to play tomorrow, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the Dome in Atlanta. Miami looking at an Orange Bowl bid in the quarterfinals right now. So Hurricanes could have a home game in the quarterfinals. Let's set our depth chart, and that's going to do it for me for this evening. Canes are back up to number 1, and they will be taking on the Auburn Tigers tomorrow at 6 o'clock, 7th-ranked Auburn Tigers for the SEC Championship. It's going to be fun. Definitely going to be fun. 6 o'clock stream for that tomorrow night. Looking for the 9th consecutive SEC title for the Miami Hurricanes. That's going to be fun. All right, if you had any fun, if you were entertained in any way, make sure you drop a like down below. Don't forget to slam that thumbs up button on your way in or on your way out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to take care of that. Smash that subscribe button and then hit that bell icon next to it and turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. I go live 5 nights a week, and I have fresh content on the channel every day. So you want those notifications to let you know when there's new content here. Hope everybody had a fantastic Christmas. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Thank you, Bonnie, for joining. Thank you, Christopher, for joining. Thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate all you guys. Have a fantastic Christmas night. Have a good day tomorrow, too. I know most of you aren't working, so have a good day. Be safe, and I will see you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for the SEC championship game between Miami and Auburn. Have yourself a good night as well, Godspeed. Thank you for joining as usual, and you guys be safe. Hope you enjoyed your day. Have a great night. Have a good day tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Go Canes.